What is up, guys, gals, and you awesome minions and games of different shapes and sizes? It's me, Josh, aka Proxy, bringing you some RIGS Mechanized Combat League today on the PlayStation 4 via the PSVR headset. And as you can see, I'm all alone. I tried again to play the Division mode. As you know, there is actually a matchmaking in this, and it's a little bit... But we're also playing as Roundhouse, completely different rig, and I don't know if this was a good idea or a bad idea. The main reason that I was going with Roundhouse, as you know, who's a Carapace, because the Carapace ones are blue, yellow, and white, and it comes to their colour scheme, do only have the Carapace ability, which is that they have a little shield on their back. They don't really have anything else apart from the weapon loadouts. But remember to drop a like if you enjoy this video, and why not subscribe to see even more RIGS content in the future. But let's continue onwards with some RIGS. We are also doing, I believe, some Team Takedown today, and the reason why I was doing this match was to actually just kind of like practice with the Carapace, because I feel like Carapace RIGS don't get that much love, especially since like the nuke ones are kind of like a reject as well, or maybe I would say an ugly duckling. As you can see here, the AI doesn't actually load in yet, but we are against one enemy player, so it seems that again the matchmaking is a little bit off, but it's still a fun game, it's still awesome. The AI is very competitive, as you know, and hopefully, I believe Guerrilla Games did say that they're going to be fixing that this year, or maybe this month, so that's going to be exciting too, that with the matchmaking is going to be sorted. We're going to have everybody coming together, all the players and stuff. Oh my goodness, where did that guy come from? Now remember, I am playing as a Carapace, so that was probably a really bad idea, so walking down there as a Hunter rig as well, who has barely any health down a closed corridor against a Sentinel, is pretty suicidal. But you may notice that the Roundhouse rig actually comes with a railgun and the plasma accelerator. The railgun does so much freaking damage, and something to remember too, which I mentioned in the last video, is that the weapons separated actually do more damage. So if you dual wield two beams or two railguns, you'll actually do less overall damage. If you have, say, one railgun by itself, it'll actually do more damage combined, I believe. I think so, potentially, possibly. I'm not too sure about that. Just got rejected by my own teammate's nuke, which was kind of intriguing. I think I lost a little bit of health there as well. Did not know that happened, or maybe I wasn't. I'm not too sure. Maybe I was getting shot at the same time. But this is one thing I was trying to test out in this match, look, is getting shot in the back. So I was trying to actually let people shoot me in the back a little bit so I could see how effective the Carapace shield is on your shoulder blades. Because initially I was kind of thinking, well, it must be completely invulnerable, but it seems that you can actually have a little bit of damage taken. And this is because if they actually shoot over the Carapace when they're not locked on, it'll actually do loads of damage. Like, as you can see here, look, I was actually able to shoot him in his glove handles, his baby-making hips, and I was able to do damage to him. So if you can partially aim around the enemy, then you've got some good sizzle going on for you. Remember too that you can turn the auto-aim assist off, so that actually might be quite helpful when it's going against Carapaces as well. But for now, by using the aim assist, which is normal, you know, for helping with the whole head tracking and stuff, I'm doing pretty well. Turning around again, look, just see if it'll happen. Generally, I would stay in the fight, as you know, or I would just dash left or right, but I wanted to turn around and see what would happen. I don't think I was able to turn around fast enough, but that's kind of what I'm trying to do in this match, is just trying to like practice with the Carapace and see what I can do with it, because the only way that you can really practice in RIGS is by doing the survival trials and stuff like that, or playing the multiplayer modes. If you could do offline, but as you know, we're doing the offline together, so it's kind of like, you can't just like make a custom mode and fight against the AI, sadly, which would be really cool. So, you know, I mean, you could do 1v1, but again, it's that thing of, I don't want to get my ass kicked. No, we have just reached the halftime here. It is 14-12 to us. Banshees versus Grizzlies. Comment section below, let me know, what do you think to RIGS so far? Would love to know who is your favorite rig. We are actually at the top of the leaderboard too, which is fantastic. Even though I'm doing completely crap, we do actually have Diaz. Oh my god, we have Diaz on my team for once. What is the look? It is nearly my birthday, which is fantastic. My birthday is in 2 days, or pretty much a day and 3 hours, and that's pretty awesome. Maybe the game's feeling sorry for me. Maybe the game knows it's nearly my birthday, and it's kind of like birthday week or something, and it's giving me Diaz as a teammate. I've never, ever had Diaz as a teammate on my team. This is the first time ever. I'm really happy, and I want to savor this, so you enjoy it with me. So we're going to try and push this home. We are only 14-12 though, so that means that we're only 2 ahead. The enemy team could actually catch up, which is a little bit worrying. We do actually have an enemy pilot on the enemy team as well, which is obviously human, if you that doesn't make any sense. But we do actually have the enemy just jumping up there. We were able to take them down. They were actually a... Ooh, are they a vampire? I think they were a vampire. The red ones are obviously vampires. Yet that is pretty always happens to be a vampire or a flatliner. I think the vampire hunter is called flatliner, right? Comes with 2 dual beams, but remember that he's also really weak because hunters have the least armor, I believe. Or do the Tempests? We'll have to check that. Unless someone knows, comment section below, I'd love to know. We're actually going against Pizzetta here. Obviously, Pizzetta sucks, but Pizzetta did actually take me down at the start of the match, so I will actually give props to them. The enemy player trying to get over me there and take me down. Can I... Oh, I nearly took them down, but remember that a vampire rig will actually kill you and take all their health. So sadly, even though they did only have a little bit of health left there, they actually got all of it back once I died, which was kind of impressive. Now, the enemy catch up a little bit now. We're actually at 2019. They're actually going past us. So we are actually on the losing end here, which is not good because initially we were actually doing really, really well. Can anybody else hear fireworks? I don't know if anyone else can hear fireworks. There's fireworks going on. It is actually bonfire night tomorrow. Able to take down the enemy pretty there. It is 22-21. We are catching up, but it seems like the enemy team is trying their best. The AI is going all out on this. That Pizzetta is actually fighting me this time. So wait a minute. I get Diaz, and then Diaz just plays crap. I see how it is. They all go after me, and Pretty and Pizzetta actually up their A game once I start, you know, getting Diaz on my team. That's just not fair. That's just going against all my beliefs and stuff. But enemy team is at 25-22 now. They are pushing really far ahead, and it's looking like we're about to run out of time as we're on the final leg of the round. It is only 47 seconds until the match ends, and we were winning originally. Trying my best to dodge all of the enemy fire, but remember that a lot of players do actually have aim assist on there. Oh my goodness, so many kills. Everyone is spawning together right next to each other. We've got that enemy Pizzetta just right in front of me there as well, using that railgun with the plasma accelerator combined to do some serious damage. Remember, the plasma accelerator is actually homing, while the railgun, you do have to free fire it, so please be careful and be very, very tactical when firing that weapon. You kind of got to, like, aim with your head, you know, like manually, which can be a little bit frustrating because you're so used to in this game having the aim assist. But we have now pushed ahead to 29-26. They were so close to beating us. 8 seconds left. They need to murder our entire team, and then hopefully somebody else before this goes to the end. It's actually only got 1 second left, and oh, just as I die, end of the match. That was so freaking close. Whew! 29-27, a little bit of a back and forth there. We do like the tug of war when it comes to RIGS matches. So freaking epic. We'd love to know your opinion in the comment section below. What did you think to that? My first try with Roundhouse, which is a Carapace rig. One of the Carapace rigs come with a shield on their back, which actually makes them invulnerable to range damage, but not melee. Melee will actually go through. It will completely bypass it. But as you saw as well from when I was attacking that enemy Sentinel, you can actually shoot them in the childbearing hips, and it will do damage to them as well. So there is a little bit of a workaround to it. They're not like completely invincible when it comes to range fire. You just gotta, like, maybe just, again, just turn the aim assist off. I'm not too sure. And now for the brand new emote. Are you ready for this? You know, it's not done yet. It's not done yet. We're gonna ride my gun like a pony. That's amazing. Easily the best emote ever. That is so cool. Oh, look at that. He's so happy. But anyways, with me, Josh, Proxy, bringing some RIGS Mechanized Combat League on the PlayStation 4 via the PSVR headset. Remember to drop a like if you want to be enjoying this video, and subscribe for more RIGS Combat videos in the future, along with other PSVR videos. It's been me, Josh, and I will see you all next time. Ciao for now.